Okay, now we're on the floor. We got heavy stuff down here. So let's get the big box. Yeah. This should have the heads in it. Packaging. Guys, do you know how to pack stuff? You pack inside of a box and a box in another box. Things don't break through easily. Alright, so these are supposed to be black. They kind of are. Nasty black. Ooh, there's a head bolt washer. One of the missing ones. Oh, there's the second one. So there's our head bolt washers for the two that we're missing. There's an advantage when you buy all the parts. You get maybe all the parts. We're still missing one head bolt though. So we'll see about that. Nothing rattling around in there, so it should be empty. Knock over the tripod is always a good thing to do. Okay. Oh, there's the other head bolt. In there with the head. Right there. Didn't come out. They didn't know how to get it out. So you gotta leave the washer down and pull the bolt out, and then it comes out. When you try to go down like that, see the washer digs in, so it won't come out. The washer has to drop away from the head of the bolt, because see the washer is a lot bigger diameter than the bolt is. I now have a full set of head bolts in washers. Alright. So these are your heads. See, our heads are black. The rocker boxes, I'm not sure if they're supposed to be black or polished. These are definitely black, but you can see how the paint's coming off, so these might have been a flash paint over both heads. These do not look like they were powder coated black, so I'm guessing they were squirted black. I'd have to look at my motor to see how they're supposed to be, because I don't remember. Looks like it's blowing the head gasket just a little bit there. This one looks good. Definitely using oil on this chamber. Both of these are using oil, running a little rich. Exhaust valve is sunk a little bit. That one too. This one the intake's down slightly. This one the intake's higher. So definitely got a lot of miles on it. Very bad core shift on the exhaust port. Don't like that. This one's a lot better. Still core shift, but not nearly as bad. The intake nipple is still in there. Yep. Looks all the original coating in there. See how bad the ports are. Big lips in there. That's how they did it. Supposed to be a hot rod bike, but you got what you got to work with. This one here was not bad on core shift. This one's really bad on core shift. It's off back here and it's off over here too. So there's your head number up under there, your casting numbers. They don't reproduce iron heads yet, but that's one way to tell an original's original. So I don't see any broken fins. Here's your date boss plate here, but there's nothing on it. This one feels smooth also. Got an E code right there for something. Rocker box are easily not date coded. A few little nicks here in the fins that aren't supposed to be there, but that is on the rear head. Everything looks okay here. Here's some more date codes right here. This one doesn't have it. You gotta make sure these are not broken. These get broken when they're get over tightened or loose or crashed. This one had the nice red dimples all the way around. Still stock. We're missing the bolts that go in here because that's where the motor mounts were at. And I don't think I won the motor mounts. I'm guessing I didn't get those because they should have been in that pile. Okay, so this has the exhaust cutaway right here. And you see how the exhaust is over there? See that goes on top of that, right? No, because this is the push rod side, this is the left side of the bike. Push rods are on this side. So that means this is going backwards. It looks like this. Now the exhaust port doesn't match that one, it matches this one. Because this is the rear head. Alright. And it bolts right on there. See how the exhaust clears that fin? If you didn't, see that would hit the fin. So we can see better. I have seen these where they were broken to make it fit on backwards, but they don't bolt on anyway. The angles are off. Alright, so there's that head. This one doesn't go in there. There's a lot of carbon on there for some reason. I'm not sure why that's not fitting on there correctly. Must have a bunch of carbon or something built up on that thing. So that's fine. It doesn't feel bad. It's got some junk on it, but I think it'd be enough to keep from going down all the way. Yeah, you can feel it going hard. Precision fit, that's the problem. Tight tolerances. Harleys aren't normally tight tolerance. Alright, so there you go. There's an original xlcr top in. All the date codes and stuff are matching, how they were made. They're equal. Standard bore on top of it. So that's not too bad of a setup there. So that's pretty good. So as far as I know, my top end's good on my motor, but yeah, you never know. Doesn't hurt to have a few extra parts. And now we have the whole head bolt set here. So I can actually bolt these all together, which I might do, and then keep them that way. That way they don't get lost. It doesn't take up much, it takes up less room when you bolt these together than when they're not bolted together. This one's stuck up in the air too. A lot of carbon on this stuff. So you drop the washer down before you put it in there. See, bolt goes in, washer drops, then bolt goes down. And even then, sometimes they hit pretty heavy. But I'll play with that in a little bit. So there's your front and rear there.